Greetings, and thank you for joining me for this basic guided meditation on being with life. This meditation is appropriate for both beginners and for more experienced meditators. Some of the instructions focus on the sitting posture, but it's also fine to do this meditation lying down. So use the posture that works for you, and if you are lying down, simply ignore or adapt the instructions that have to do with sitting. The focus of this meditation is simply to sit in the present moment and actually feel what it is like to be alive. Of course, we're always alive, so this meditation can really be applied at any time. But most of the time, we're so busy with our thoughts, thinking about our problems, our to-do lists, our issues, our desires, our needs, that we don't even notice that we're alive. We simply take it for granted. It's a given. And it is a given, it's a gift. It didn't have to be this way, we didn't have to be alive, and yet here we are. So in this meditation, we're just taking a step back, setting aside those running thoughts, setting aside the tasks, the needs, the wants, the identity, and just experiencing this gift of life. The way we focus the mind to make this possible is that we use the most basic facts of life as our anchor point. The most basic fact of our life is that we are in our bodies. So gather your awareness now and bring it to the body. Bring your awareness to what it feels like to sit on the cushion or the chair, and notice how you're supported, how the chair, the cushion, the floor, the building, and the earth are all actually supporting you. See if you can feel and sense that support relieving the weight of your body. Surrender your weight to the support that you're feeling from below. Notice that you're influenced by gravity. Now, of course, if we were only influenced by gravity, we'd all be lying down on the floor all the time. There's also a life force within us that lifts the human body up. So feel that lifting now, arching the small of your back slightly, lifting up the sternum and the chest, and lifting up the back part of your head. And this is subtle. No need to exaggerate it. Just notice how your upper body is naturally uplifted. Allow the natural opening in your shoulders and chest to spread. Allow your body to open and lift. And feel what it's like to sit fully supported from below and lifted from above. And notice the beautiful balance occupying this human body that is both connected to the earth and uplifted by the spirit within. As you sit, come back to the feeling of the body. Come back to the feeling of your life energy. When your awareness wanders, as it often will in meditation and in life, just bring it back to the feeling of your body. Feeling your body sitting on the cushion or on the chair. Perhaps your feet are on the floor or on the ground. Your ears open to the sounds around you. Notice your nose, your ears, your gently closed eyes. It's also fine to keep your eyes open, gaze soft on your lap or on the floor. Notice your relaxed tongue. Notice your hands. Feel the top of your head, your shoulders, your arms, notice how the air feels on your forehead and on your cheek. Notice that the body, even when still, is animated and alive. You can feel that because the body is breathing. You're breathing. So bring some focus to the breath. Focus on the belly rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Be truly present with every breath. Coming in, going out. Breath is literally life. You breathe in, you say yes to life. You renew your life. You breathe out, you let go of that moment. With each breath, you make yourself ready to renew again. You can notice this with every breath, this coming and this going. Use the feeling of the body sitting and the feeling of the breathing to anchor the mind, to illuminate the mind. and to deepen your awareness so that you're able to feel what it's like to be truly alive. In meditation, we bring awareness to the very simple, very concrete reality of the body and the breath. That's our commitment when we sit down to practice. The commitment is, I'll keep coming back to the feeling of the body and to the breath. Of course, despite our commitment, thoughts will arise. Thoughts and sensations. Sometimes a sensation of sleepiness or restlessness. Perhaps a memory arises, or a sound in the environment catches our attention. All of these things are part of life too. So there's no need to try to eliminate or ignore or suppress any of it. As soon as you notice it, simply appreciate it. Perhaps with the thought, oh, that's there. And then gently just let it go and come back to your breath. There's no need to feel like you're doing this wrong. No need to start the story that you can't do this. Simply say to yourself, oh, there's a thought. Now I'm back. Oh yes, here is my breath. Here is my body. And each time we come back to being present with the feeling of being alive. It's that simple. As you sit, notice your mind. Sometimes the mind is calm. Sometimes the mind is agitated. Sometimes the mind produces many thoughts. Other times not so many. All of this can happen within the span of 10 minutes. No matter, just keep coming back to the breath. Sometimes after a bit of sitting, the body feels uncomfortable. You may have a crick in your neck, or an ache in the lower back or the shoulders. And you can notice that some thinking will arise with each sensation. We might think, oh, that hurts. Well, when's it going to go away? Maybe I should move. Why am I doing this? Clearly, I'm not very good at this. Perhaps you recognize those thoughts. Rather than following them down a long train, take these feelings and these sensations of discomfort in the body as an advantage. When you feel them, instead of automatically going down that train of thought, see if you can count 5 breaths. An inhale and an exhale equals 1 breath. Perhaps practicing right now. While breathing, just feel the sensations of the body and notice that there is a difference between the sensations and the thinking that happens in relation to them. They're not the same thing. Make each breath complete so that when you breathe in, you feel the whole breath coming in. Yes, here is life. Here is life again. And when you breathe out, feel the whole breath going all the way out. Exhaling is often a peaceful experience. Many times we miss part of the breath. As you sit, see if you can experience the whole breath. Consider what it would be like if you were having a hard time in your life, which you may be, but you can still take a breath in and exhale a breath out. What if you could feel the life and the healing inherent in breathing in and breathing out? In the midst of difficult times, we can always come back to the breath. allowing the breath to be an anchor, developing faith and trust in the life-giving properties of the breath, so that in times of need it would be there, supporting us, that practice. Continue to feel that now as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And in a moment, I'm going to close this meditation, and I will be ringing a bell. If you want to, you can use that as a signal to simply open your eyes. Or if you wish, you can continue sitting and being with your breath for as long as you'd like. I appreciate you joining me.